What's up? I'm Herbert Goodwin Jr., film major, minoring in mass communications at Georgia State University.
To many, Sylvester Stallone was known as Rocky Balboa, but his career break was not easy.
I was never going to get a break. There was not a chance.
Stallone got his break in Hollywood by writing his first screenplay, Rocky, in 1976. The movie became an all-time classic and a box office hit. A story about an American underdog, which most classical Hollywood movies have. And as you can see in this scene, this epic scene, Rocky is showing the world, showing the city of Philadelphia and the world that he is ready to take on Apollo Creed in this great, phenomenal fight. As you can see, the mise-en-scène is very spectacular, using cinematography from the railroad all the way down to the main streets. It captures real life, everyday life, and it shows, the close-up shots, the long shots. It shows all the pan view of the environment around him and how everybody is supportive. The kids adore him and they begin to chase after him. And this is also something that's epic and actually creating a phenomenal film where you have an audience that is supportive of the youth and adults. Most of the adults flock to the video because it's very inspiring. And in the screenplay, we can see that there's a lot of action that is brought by Sylvester Stallone himself in creating the character that he wrote about. Not many actors are able to do this, but because he wrote the play, we see that he is capable of actually showing the audience what it is that he imagined when he was writing it. The caliber of his performance is spectacular. His ability to actually capture the audience's attention and to maintain your attention throughout a whole movie, to fall in love with his character, to realize that the average human being goes through these same things. And as you can see right now in this scene, he takes off running, he's sprinting, he's leaving everyone behind. The camera is focused on him, and then it goes back to show everyone behind him and what it will take to actually become a champion. He is truly a work of art. As he approaches the stairs, he's running up. He's not stopping, and we can see that this is a long shot. This shot shows the endurance that it will take to be committed to get this done. And he has succeeded.
I think all of us are a little in awe just because of his history coming through Rocky and Rambo and all the just amazing action movies and movies that he's been involved with.
There's a reason why these things resonate worldwide. There's a reason why certain stories work. And Sly has totally picked out everything and totally knows every shot and every look that he wants.
I think all the action actors in the world know him, respect him.
He's the master, so he's a great guy to learn from.
It's very difficult to sort of execute action in a believable, tough way, and he does it the best anybody does it.
I think Sly is a brand. Just like Budweiser or Coca-Cola, he knows what his fans want, and he gives it to them.
As we can see in the scene from Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone is being approached by his son.
Excuse me.
And the cinematography, the lighting is perfect. It's dim lighting and soft lighting in the background. The colors are vivid. And we're looking toward the outside as they exit. It's a perfect scene, enough ambient light, and we're focused on the picture. Everybody's in the frame.
Absolutely, do that.
As the car approaches.
Sure.
It gives it the realism of real life.
Nervous about the fight.
They're scared to death.
All the films that Sylvester Stallone has been a part of, produced, directed, or even acted, and actually stand out the stories of the underdog, and just being able to deal with real life situations. And the speech is great because now we get to hear how his son feels, and then we get to feel how Sylvester Stallone as Rocky feels. And the perspective is great. And as we can see, the 180 rule is in the play. And the classical Hollywood procedures that have always taken precedence are used throughout all the films.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I enjoy watching Sylvester Stallone's performance because he makes it real. You can relate to his character. You can relate to his body language and his demeanor. And we get to capture the essence of a great shot, great scene, and the background. And as he tells his son, I remember holding you in my hand. Now you're grown up, but regardless of how we feel about movies or whatever, it has become a classic to watch. We learn a lot of things from it, but the lighting is great. The mise-en-scène is perfect. As you can see how they're in a deep focus into each character, and I enjoy learning as much as I can possibly from them.
Like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Some people would say that the scene isn't as action-packed as they would want it to be, but it's very dramatic, and the speech is phenomenal for those who are into these type of things. And I enjoyed it because I learned a lot from it.
Don't forget to visit your mother.